Welcome back to the shop. So today we're about to get started. I already pulled out the generator. I already set up the extension cord, but I already did a YouTube, not a YouTube, but Instagram video already. I opened up the door and I'm like, so I found that the piece of paper with the dragonfly in it. If you haven't seen the Instagram video, it's practically the same of what I'm about to show you now, and then like a little bit more into like what I'm about to get into. So let me just update you. So I opened up the door, I dropped the leash, and then I realized the piece of paper that I had folded with the dragonfly in it that I was gonna do an epoxy pour and then somehow incorporate that into the crib. Found the paper on the floor, and I went to go pick it up, and then I saw like a hole in it. So I was like, oh, what? Don't tell me it got like rattled around when I was like blowing out the unit and stuff. And so I went to go open it just to make sure like everything was on the up and up with the dragonfly, and there's no dragonfly in it. So I think that was a mouse that tore through that and took the dead dragonfly out of there. So there goes my project there with the dragonfly. So either I find another dragonfly or I just don't do it by the time it's ready. So it's all good, all good. Before I get started, I'm gonna just top off the fuel. So there's just one less thing I got to worry about once I get started. I mean, it should still have a good amount in there, but yeah, it still has a good amount in there, but you know what, one less thing I got to worry about. So how's your day going? Leave it down in the comment section. I'm glad to see you guys following me over here. So in case anybody's wondering, I'm using regular fuel on this Ryobi generator. I did put like a little hole right there in it as a breather hole, so it can just pour out more quicker. And we're about to go ahead and get started. So that should be good. Put the little cap on that. Put the cap on this. So I think today what I'm gonna do, because I don't really have a lot of time, I gotta go down, go see my mom. I got the puppy with me. I got him off in a safe distance. So if you guys remember, I was making these stringers, the railings for the stringers, I mean, and in the last video I propped it all up. Oh, real quick, I did bring that home to charge up all the batteries because I wasn't running the generator long enough to charge the batteries. I did bring my phone charger so I could charge up the GoPro battery. I'm trying to just trying to tell you guys what I've been doing. Went out, bought this plug-in angle grinder. So that's the Ryobi one. That one eats up batteries like nobody's business. So I figure, let me go out, spend 30 bucks, maybe $35 with the 2 discs and that new angle grinder from Harbor Freight. I got this, I brought this from home. This is a reciprocating orbital sander. No, not an orbital sander, I forgot what it's called, but this will come in handy. I'll show you when, but basically with the stringers I'm gonna end up wedging pieces of wood in there, and then I'll use that to cut it off. So let's see. So I think what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna just take these clamps off, because this had more than like a week to dry, so everything should be cured on it. Let's go ahead and take these off. I'm gonna keep that way down because this one is like that. And of course you should be wearing safety. You should wear proper foot attire when you're doing this. I got on socks and flip-flops. Don't mind me, I'm not a professional and I don't know any better, and I don't claim to know any better. All right, so I'm gonna just slide these. These are like the, not scrap stringers, but these are like the ones that are not up to like the right length. This box, I'll slide that there. Ugh. And then I'll slide this here. So the whole point of me making this long one was so that I can make the stringers that go from here to there, from one end to the other end. But I think what I got to do today too also is maybe find my measuring tape, which I don't know. Oh, it's right there. And I want to measure distance from here to here. So I'm looking at 29 and about 3/8 from here to here. Let me do it on the outside. And 29, or no, 28 and 7/8. So it's a little bit off. But again, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring out as I go along. So trying my best here. So the stringers are just gonna be a little bit off unless there's some way I can close these back up, which I don't think so, because I made this pretty much sturdy, and I'm pretty sure I should be able to stand on this. Yeah, look at that. I'm about 290 and I'm standing on that, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the next video, and I'll see you guys back here in a bit.